then there's no reason not to start. I've not really changed much since last time, so you should be perfectly audible like before. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. I mean, don't see you sound like loud in my headphones. You should sound loud on the stream. That's good.
Oh, I would hope I would.
You'd hope so, yes. I mean, I've not changed anything since last time. Oh, shit. I think it sounds alright. Yep, perfectly fine. Awesome. Let's begin this game then, because everyone is now level 31. So we are ready for the gym, pretty much the gym leader. Because as we know, last time shenanigans had to happen, and we lost to poor Red Joyce.
Yes.
Everyone is now level 31. I don't think anyone's learned any moves since then, or if they did, they weren't very good moves. I don't think I actually taught anyone anything new. I'll just check. We've got Psycho Sprot. He evolves in 6 more levels, I believe. So that'd be quite cool. No, he hasn't learned anything that amazing. Crocodilotron's moveset's the same. Deertor's moveset's the same. Ours moveset probably won't change until like late 40s, so that's pretty much the same unless I get a good TM for him. Yours hasn't changed either, Samurai Jack. And Mothman, sorry. Yeah, he's got X's out from last time, but yeah, no one's actually changed their movesets. I'm gonna put him. Who should I put in front? I'll put Mothman in front because he actually learns another level. He learns a move at level 32. I checked on Bulbapedia, so he should learn a move if he actually levels up this battle. So, plus he's OP, you know.
Yes, very.
I'm surprised. I mean, I know. I'm just signing his death warrant right now, but even if he does die in this battle, I will say he has lasted a lot longer than I thought he would. It's all that and I've got to go for the gym again, haven't I? Oh, bollocks. Yay, I completely forgot the gym puzzles reset when you leave the gym.
Yeah, that was always a pain in the dick when that happens.
Yeah, it's worse when it's something like this, when it's really tedious and slow. Like, I think this one and the ice gym tie for my least favourite puzzles in this game. They're just... I never remember how to do the ice puzzle, and this one's one of the ones I just... Even though I've done it a billion times, I still forget how you're supposed to do it. Well, the other ones are kind of self-explanatory, just walk around, you'll find something eventually, while here it's just... and then if you accidentally hit one of those little punching bags, you end up having to watch the slow animation for 2 seconds. So you can't even, like, misstep in this gym. And, am I going the right way again? I probably should have studied where to go beforehand. Oh, I can go around this guy. Brilliant. Yeah, okay, I've got one of the puzzles sorted. But yeah, I don't know what the gym leader will have, obviously, because everything is completely randomized. I hope it's really easy Pokemon, things like Weedles or Cleffers or something like, something that can be taken out in like one hit. But it's probably not going to happen, knowing my luck, because I'll probably get because last time I got a Mewtwo, didn't we? And that was fun.
Yeah.
Though we didn't actually die to the Mewtwo, but the fact we got a Mewtwo was still something I didn't want. And that was horrible. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, I'll go around this way. Okay, I really should have studied how to do this map before I came here. Unless I have to go. This doesn't move, does it? I actually officially hate this gym so much. It is not exactly clear what you're supposed to do off the bat. I might look an absolute idiot right now, but I've completely forgotten how you do this gym puzzle. I've seriously forgotten. I don't know how to do it. This stream nerves. I know what I'm doing. Actually, hold on. Oh, I just worked it out. There we go. Never mind. I was being a dummy. I was walking around doing stuff I shouldn't have been doing. I had to use this punching bag more than once. That's a good move. Otherwise, I'd use that one twice. So yeah.
Well, you figured it out finally, like 6 years later.
Yeah, and this is why I hate this gym so much. I never ever remember the puzzle, and I don't care how many times I do it. It never sticks in my brain. It's not one that it don't feel as intuitive to me because it takes forever to push every punching bag into the right position. But yeah, okay, I had to push this down here. There we go. Because it always looks like you can never hit it until it actually hits the thing. It always looks like it's going to go hit just too short of it. But no, it actually is part of how the puzzle's supposed to be done. So the depth perception isn't great in this game either. But yeah, okay, we got it now. I think the last half is really easy. It's just getting these 3 out of the way. It's the initial part I always forget. Oh, depth perception. There we go. I hope we don't, and I just really hope we don't die. That is the main objective of this entire Nuzlocke. I've actually done a lot better than I thought I would. I was surprised I've managed to get this far, honestly. I thought we'd be like, I know my luck. I mean, considering the first stream we died within. Didn't we like die within the first gym or something? Before that, we didn't get. We didn't
I think
get,
so.
I don't even got to the gym. I think we just died. Okay, so I'm just trying to. Oh, don't walk into the punching bags. I'm just trying to backwards work out how you do this. So, okay, so it was easy, but now it's not. I need to get rid of this punching. I need to get rid of that. So I need to go over that side, I believe. Oh yeah.
Welcome to watching Jim wander around a gym for 20 minutes.
Oh, it was that same thing as before. I forgot you can walk past this one. I did the same mistake twice because it never looks like you can walk past that bit, no matter how many times I go past it. There we go. I've actually got it now. I've sorted it. I have officially finished the gym puzzle, pretty much. I just need to. Yay! So that's all moved out of the way now, so I can go through that path and then hit the final punching bag, and the gym leader is right there. Yay, that was a torturous exercise. I'm sorry, folks, for even making you go through all that. But we're here now. That's the main thing. Just get a bit more water there, and yay, gym leader time. I'm gonna save so in case something ever happens, like internet crashes or something, I am not doing that gym puzzle again. Thankfully, that's the last time I have to do it, so that is at least a positive. But the ice one, I'm gonna have to I might practice that one beforehand, so I don't have to waste everyone else's time. But the ice one is one I legitimately never seem to actually do properly. But anyway, yay! Time to face Mia. What's she called? Mia. That's a word, right? Gent Mia. Yo, girl, but whatever. Beldam.
Well, you know how genders are fluid nowadays.
That is true. Beldam. Okay, this could be either the best opponent or the worst opponent. I'm going to will-o-wisp you, just because I don't know what you have. Beldam's not particularly strong, because it's just a counter. Okay, I have that in mind now. I know you have counter, so not to use physical moves on you. Deotor has a special move thing, I think. I'll switch him to Deotor, because he's pretty bulky. Sacred Fire. Oh, that was lucky. I went to sit here, but he used a fire attack. That was lucky. Deotor, you tank that fire hit. And you can't be burned because you're a fire type. Yeah, I actually have secret. I'll use vacuum wave. That's neutral. I'm just not risking anything with this thing. Cause I know it has counter. It just keeps using counter. So yeah, I think we've beaten Beldam. It's not doing anything. Yeah, I killed it. There we go. Okay, Beldam, you weren't too strong. I wasn't. Beldam's not the biggest worry in the world unless it has like a move like counter. Okay, what do I have next? Breloom. Interesting. Breloom. Samurai Jack has Drill Peck. Hey, that works. You're 4 times weak to flying. This will be fun. Unless it just sends out a really horrible... Like, if it's this thing uses Destiny Bond... Right, I don't know what I'll do in my life. Okay, I've killed it. Okay, it's got... Because... I think that... Yeah, that was a higher levels Pokemon as well. Wow. And I just killed it in one hit with Drill Peck. This gym might have been a lot of build-up for nothing.
Well, I mean, at least they don't have one-hit KO moves.
That's true. And the final Pokemon is Pichu. Oh boy. I'm going to send in Psycho Sprott, because if it happens to have an electric move, it can't hit me with it, so... Although, Pichu probably could kill it in one go with a good water move. But, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to just give a Needle Arm. Oh, there's Mega Drain. That is 4 times a week, but I don't think it'll kill me, because it's a Pichu. Yeah, it didn't even do half. And that's a quad effective move against me.
Well, okay then.
And I one-hit KO'd it. Well done, Pichu. Pichu is one of the weakest Pokemon in the entire game, so... That was why I wasn't too worried, even though it was using a powerful move. If I had Giga Drain, it might have killed me, but... Mega Drain on a weak Pokemon, nah, it's not gonna kill me. Unless it was a crit. And we won that one really comfortably. There wasn't really a single horrible moment in that battle. And please say we get a good TM. TM 60... It is Dragon Pulse. Okay, that's actually a really good move to get. I'm happy with that.
Hey, that worked out. I thought it was going to be like Leer or something.
Oh, I've had yeah, because we got defense curl, didn't we, earlier? But Dragon Pulse. Okay, actually, Psycho Sprott already has Dragon Pulse, but it's completely useless on him because it's a special move, and note, never ever teach most rock-type special moves. Because they don't tend to be very special overall. I mean, there are things like Almost Star and stuff, but... Oh, this punching bag takes forever to move. There we go. I swear they put it in slow motion on this thing. But there we go. So, badge number 4 completed in quite pathetically easy fashion, honestly. I was actually... I mean, the Breloom was a powerful Pokemon, but it died before it even got a chance to do anything against me, so it wasn't that powerful. And again, being 4 times weak to flying is not something you want to be in front of a drill pick. And, oh, I've got to do the galactic bit now. Ugh, more galactic people. And these guys can have anything again, so this will be fun. But hopefully Mothman will get his next move. I'm going to keep him out in front so he guarantees he's going to level up at least. I'm trying to think what's actually... anything happened recently? I don't know, I mean, because I watched your recent review, Mike. I actually, I will admit the episode was a lot more boring than I remembered it being. not your review. I mean the actual original BattleBots episode. It was mostly just, I don't know.
Yeah, the whole like middle part of season 3.0 has been that way. Like the first episode was great, and then it's just been a drag so far.
Yeah, although we did get to the one-hit KO from Nightmare, which was... Oh, one more case, Nightmare getting one-hit KO'd, I mean, in spectacular fashion. Although I was very surprised about... I think I might have found one of my... It's not a punny name, but it's one of my favourite names, though, on the BattleBots Road, that's in Death by Monkeys. I love that name.
Yeah, there's some great names in that show.
Yeah, I think Death by Monkeys is definitely one in my top 10 now. I just love that name. I mean... It's probably an obvious Toy Story reference, but it might not be. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to mind when I heard the name. But okay, double battle with Dawn now. This will be fun. And she's gonna have the other starter I didn't pick, I believe, which I forgot completely. It's been that long. I can't even remember what she has now. She might have something really useless. I don't know. Okay, Mankey and Rhyhorn. Okay, not the worst Pokemon to come against. Oh, she has Coughing now. Okay. Let's Psycho Cut Mankey. That'll probably be a one-hit KO, because Mankey's not... Oh, he has one. Oh, it's actually... I tried the level 24, so like almost a third of our levels. So...
Oh, that's, you know...
Yeah, I wondered why the health bar went so far... Oh, he burned Rhyhorn. Well done. It has Eruption. That's quite powerful, but... With Filter and the fact that Rhyhorn is leveled lower than me, and also the fact it's a special move, it didn't do that much, yeah. Shuppet. Shuppet. Let's just use Psycho Cut on... I think Rhyhorn's pretty much been incapacitated at this point. Let's just go straight for the Shuppet. Who dies in one hit, and that was a crit. It didn't even need that crit, really, I don't think. Why are you going for Sacred Fire, Coughing? You're against a rock type. Jesus, I mean, the AI is not the smartest in the world.
We've established that many times.
Yeah, it either gets incredibly lucky, or it just completely derps out and does nothing. And it's yeah, Coughing. Why do you have any of the moves apart from Sacred Fire? Because it's not doing anything. And now it's hit me with Magnet Bomb. Ooh, that did maybe 3-4 hit points of damage. Well done. And Mothman's still not leveled up yet, and against another Krogunk. I have a Psycho Cut straight for you. Bye. No, he's no way he's going to survive that. Yep, dead. I could bet my house on that. It was not going to survive that one. And it still hasn't leveled up Mothman. God damn it. I'm waiting for
Mothman being stubborn.
I'm waiting for that new move. Imagine first I was facing really low level Pokemon, so maybe that might have been the cause of it, because they don't get much experience from low levels. But damn it, still I thought you might get some experience from that Rhyhorn. Thinking about decent experience. Oh, Looker. Oh, you're back again. Okay. What am I actually supposed to be doing now? I think I'm supposed to go to the next town, which I've already done at this stage. Because we went to the Safari Zone, didn't we? When we caught a Tentacruel. Because that's that's the kind of Pokemon you expect to find in a swamp, jellyfish.
Well, you know, I mean, we fished up a Ninetales out of a harbor.
That is true. That is true. I mean, I've seen far worse who've managed to make somehow Mothman can burn Pokemon, even though he's a bug type. But whatever. Okay, so I've got an item here. It is Fly. Finally, This is a TML wide. Now, who should I teach Fly to? Because I actually want to teach Fly to someone, because it's actually quite a good move. Flight's 90 base power, 95 accurate, that's quite good. Mothman would get the most use out of this, probably. He actually is a flying type. So actually I'm going to teach it to Mothman, but the problem is he's got some good moves. I kind of want to get rid of Sight Crush Claw, because it's a normal type move. It's been useful, but it's not... I don't know, I mean, Jingle should probably get rid of... I mean, I've got Psycho Cut, X's, and Will-O-Wisp. Now, X's is a good stab. Will-O-Wisp is good for burning things. Psycho Cut's good for just coverage. But... Actually, do I need Psycho Cut? I probably do, because I mean, if I come against a poison type, maybe I might need it. I'm going to get rid of Crush Claw. It served its purpose. But it's finally time for it to go. I need some more stabs on my team besides than just Bug. And Bug's not a good attacking type, so... I need some...
Yeah.
Although, I do love the image of flying on a Mothim. That is hilarious.
That would be awesome.
Alright, Hoppin, if you're in the chat or if you hear this in the future, please... I want... If ever has been a fan art I want to see you draw, it's that. I want to see me, or at least... You know, some kind of decryption, version of me just flying on a Mothim. That would make my day. It really would. Because for a flying type, Mothim can't learn fly, which I find weird. But so apparently it's a flying type, but it can't learn fly. It's like Scyther can't learn fly either, which always confused me. But whatever. Yeah, so we have fly. I don't think we can use it yet. I'm gonna check. I'm going to check if I actually can use the TM fly yet. Sorry, fly.
I'm just picturing you trying to fit on a Mothim to fly around. Because I just looked it up. It's 3 feet tall.
Jesus Christ. How heavy is it?
How heavy?
Yeah, because I'm probably about... I don't know. My current weight, probably about 120, something like that. Kilograms, I don't know what that would be.
23 kilos.
Wow, that's about a sixth of my weight. Oh, you can use fly now. Excellent. So Mothim, Mothman, use your fly. Oh, that's satisfying. Being able to use fly. Yeah, and a rival battle's going to happen straight away because I think this only activates when you defeat the gym. I don't know. I've never tried it before. I mean, as soon as you try to access the gym, there's our rival. This guy is the most douchey part of it. He always sneaks up at the wrong moments. Just not want to face the gym. Nope, you have to fight me now. Are your Pokemon weak? Who cares? I think I lost a Pokemon in Nuzlocke once because my Pokemon were like half health, and he had to come in at the wrong moment.
Oh, I know. Don't you hate stuff like that?
I hate it when people do that. Oh, Swagger. Oh, that's not good. Stantler.
In X, I was moving on to the 8th gym. And I was just beating stuff up to level up some Pokemon, and then all of a sudden I had to fight all 3 of my friends in the game.
Oh yeah. Oh, I hate that bit. I know.
I'm just like, oh, thanks. I have really weak Pokemon. Now I got to fight all 3 of you in a row.
Actually, the most annoying bit is they only let you heal at the last person, don't they? I think.
Mm-hmm.
So until then, you gotta face 2 people especially if you're doing a Nuzlocke. That is horrible. And I'm against a Stantler that just likes to constantly make me confused, which I'm happy about. And, oh yes, he tried to use Swagger on me and he's just increased my attack now. Ha. Bye, Stantler. Oh, Mothman got a level, and he's Morning Sun? That was the move I was waiting for? Screw that.
I mean...
Relicanth.
It's no Leer.
No, I mean, Morning Sun is useful, I just like all the other moves better. And he set up a Stealth Rock, which is really scary. But thankfully, Psycho Sprot doesn't actually get affected by it as much because he's resistant to rock. But Relicanth, oh boy, that actually didn't do anything. Oh, she withdrew me at Relicanth. Toxic. Oh, her starter has finally evolved into a Toxicroak. That's lovely. Oh boy, that might kill. I think that might be Psycho Spot dead. No. Oh, he survived it like a boss. That was Razor Leaf. I was so worried then. Oh, it's got Reflect. That's why it's not doing anything. That's why she got Reflect. She's got Reflect up. Okay, so Razor Leaf she has. So Deertoll take. Oh wait, no. R was resistant to Razor Leaf, and it only takes a tiny bit of damage from Stealth Rock. So yeah, okay, R can work. He's got Spark. And what else have we got? Leech Life, Crab Hammers, I think Spark. Meef? Why is it using Meef first again? It's the only Pokemon I can attack. Oh, it uses my move. Well, I was lucky I resisted then. Okay, this is going to be like a standoff, because actually our starters come slightly more formidable, and I've paralysed it. That's what you get for setting up Stealth Rocks and Razor Leafs on me. Smelling salts. That did some damage. Okay, I'm healing up. Gonna heal. 1 healing item out of 3, because I have that rule, because I don't like spamming healing items, otherwise I feel like I'm just cheating. You know what I mean? If you just spam healing items, it's like, it's no challenge otherwise, because you just win by just attrition. I suppose actually any skill. And we killed it because we got a critical hit. Fuck you, Toxicroak. In his first real battle, actually proving himself good. Umbreon. Who do I want? Actually, no, Samurai Jack's resistant to Stealth Rock. Let's send you in.
So, I've kind of been getting into football a little bit recently.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about everything by accident. I'm thinking about everything like in terms of like football teams and stuff. And you just said like, won his first battle. I'm like, I'm trying to picture what a crowd would be chanting for and I'm just like, they would probably just yell
Well, did you just see the move that Umbreon tried to scare me with then? Pound.
Woo, so scary.
The AI is so great in this game. Oh, and Relicanth's back out. Do you want to die, Relicanth? Yeah, sure, why not? Because Relicanth seems to want to die. It keeps sending itself out, and all it's doing is setting up Reflect, and that's it. It's got pretty much nothing else against me, and they just... Come on, hit me. Is that... Oh, Sky Attack. Okay, I'm getting Samurai Jack out of that, because I don't want him getting hit by a flying move. Who can resist flying? The only one who can resist flying is low health. Great.
That's nice.
Okay, this is going to be annoying. Crocodilatron will have to take the hit. He's the most bulky Pokemon I've got that isn't weak to flying. And he only takes... Okay, he took a tiny bit of damage from Stealth Rock, but I think that's negligible. Yay! So he tanked that. Awesome. And Rock Smash, and this won't... No, it won't kill. I don't think it would. Okay, I've definitely killed it now, because it's just going straight for another Sky Attack, and it wasted its turn. Bye!
Good job.
Relicanth basically just kept running away. It set up its Reflect and then ran away. Psycho Sprott almost died, but thankfully he didn't get a crit with Razor Leaf, otherwise that would have certainly killed him, because he only had 16 HP by the end of it. So, yeah, Psycho Sprott is actually surprisingly holding his own, because I thought he'd be like an absolute, dead weight on my team, but he's proving his worth. I'm liking this. I have no problem with this, because I actually kind of like Golem. Again, it was on mention my least favourite Pokemon, but in fairness, I don't hate the Pokemon, it's just... I still can't go with the fact that Golem evolves from 2 Pokemon that just look like rocks to like a reptilian thing. It just doesn't really mix to me. But, whatever, have I fought this clown yet? Oh, I haven't fought the clown. Okay, so I'm going to fight a clown now, yay. Not the It
Oh, so
clown.
you're going to see It.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I told you yesterday I went to go and see it. That was pretty good. I quite enjoyed it. I'm getting to Spinder that's like 10 levels lower than me. So this will role play. Oh, it just copied my ability. That's it. That was Psycho Sprott. You can't even kill a Spinder that's how many levels lower than you? It is 8 levels lower than you. And you can't kill it in one hit. Psycho Sprott, you have some problems. But anyway, he killed it. He almost killed me with a wood hammer. So he's being hit by a lot of grass moves this episode, and it's only been about half an hour, something like that. Someone is out to kill Psycho Sprott. I swear. I'm not like this, but I can't remember what level the gym leader is in this because it's 32 here. I am just going to do a quick check. He's called Cresher Wake. That's his name. He's a water type. Well, supposed to be water type, but he's not in this game. He'll be anything. Platinum 37. Jesus, okay. This might be another just random go and battle Pokemon episode, as opposed to hyped up action, because I don't see any way of us being 37 by the end of this live stream, unless we get really lucky. So this might be just a random episode.
I mean, we did have that like super hyped up, exciting gym battle at the start.
I guess we did, yeah. I mean, I wanted to get out of the way, I guess, first, so it wasn't I wasn't feeling like I was wasting anyone's time. Okay, let's get rid of Faint. Let's go to Vice Grip as well. Who cares about Vice Grip? Metal Sound, let's sell that. And I'll go sell Peck, because who really gives a shit about Peck? And let's buy some stuff. Let's buy some more healing items. So let's buy some Great Balls first of all. Let's get ourselves... let's get 20 Great... Actually, yeah, 20 Great Balls. Why not? I've got like 118 grand. I have got a lot of money. I could get 99 Super Potions and still have about 50 grand spare. Oh my god. I'm not going to get 99 now, that seems a bit excessive. I'm going to get myself 50. Because that's not excessive, right? Paralyzed heals, I'll get myself 10 of those. This is the good thing about saving your money over time. I'll get 5 Awakenings.
What generation was it that it was like actually kind of difficult to save up money in?
I'm trying to remember now. I mean, I actually had no problem with saving up money in most games, honestly. Actually, Gen 7 is the one that is the most lenient with money, because it actually gives you so many opportunities to earn like 20 grand off the bat, like just doing simple challenges. So you
Gotcha.
And they're daily events, so you pretty much once in an in-game day you can actually. And I stuck in the mud. Okay. Oh, I can get a new Pokemon on this route. This is Route 212, so I actually can get a new Pokemon here. That's good. Oh, I've got a cut, so I can actually go... Oh, I haven't got a cut, because my cut Pokemon died. That sucks. Oh, well.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, well. Oh, trainer time. Yay. This will probably I can explore this round. There's also another route. There's also like a mansion down here as well that I can explore, so... And I just realised there's actually another area we didn't explore really early on in the game we can fly to. Just before the second gym. It's where you get Rotom, normally. It's the Haunted Mansion area of the game. And we didn't explore that. And what I'm going to do is I might actually get loads of repels and then just try and fight the Pokemon that would be in Rotom, just to see what it would be. But luckily the Pokemon here are slightly underleveled, so they might be not as horrible. Yeah, okay, this is not... It's Centret. What is it going to do to me? It's going to hit me with another grass attack, I know it, but I think for now I've killed it. Yeah, so that was... I actually realised during my grinding session last time that I was like, oh, I actually didn't go to that place yet. Because I remember the second gym leader was like... you see the second gym leader there after you defeated her, and she's like, oh, look, this is a place you can go. And I never went. So I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna do that at some point. I might do that. I'll do that, but maybe like near the end of the stream or something. I have a little thing to build up to. And I know because I'm building up to it, it'll be really disappointing. And a Cherim with Earthquake.
That's impressive.
That almost killed Deotor. But thankfully, since Cherim is such a crappy Pokemon, Earthquake did nothing to it, I just killed it with a Blizzard, because bye. There we go, so level 32 for Deotor. Awesome. Okay, that was actually slightly challenging, but nothing too amazing. Sometimes I'm not too worried about a certain Pokemon using a really powerful move, and I know the Pokemon's shit. like, for example, beforehand, that Pichu using Mega Drain. If that was like a Victreebel using that would instantly kill me. But because it's a Pichu, it's like, what's the point of even caring about it? And we just got the HM Snatch, which is really useful. Not. Oh, encounter time. What do we get for this encounter? We get Ninjask. Alright, so it's Mothman 2.0. More like Cicada Man.
Cicada Man.
Cicada Man. That's what it is. I mean, what am I going to do to this thing?
He hangs out for 7 years and then finally reemerges.
It's even worse. I think it's like 17 years they live. And then they just die.
There are a few different cycles that they're on. I think one is like 5 years or something, or 7 years, and then the other one's like 14 years or something. I don't remember.
Okay, so this thing's got Razor Leaf, so I'm going to switch out Cycle Sprott and send it go into the R because he's quad resistant to Razor Leaf. Okay, it's just using Razor Leaf. Okay, that's cool. This has a horrible move up its battle. If that's Memento, I'll be so pissed off because that thing will just kill itself otherwise, or self-destruct or something. Okay, I'll just quick attack it. See how much damage that does. Oh, that was a crit. Damn it, don't do that, please. Don't crit with Pokemon I'm trying to catch. Hey, Nate wants to join. Why not, eh?
Yeah.
Add people to this call. Let's add a Nate boy in.
It's about to get loud.
It will. Oh, time to catch a Pokemon. Pokeballs. Great ball. Hello.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hey, I'm just getting ready, making the final preparations for my trip to England.
Yay. I hope you like England.
Well, considering that I'm going to the countryside and I'm not just standing around in London like so many others do.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that will probably be a good experience.
Do you know what? Because that name I just made up before, I'm calling him Cicada Man. I don't even care.
I'm trying to think of which of the common writers he would be.
He looks like a comet. It's a female. Okay, he's not Cicada Man. He's Cicada Gal. Okay, there we go.
That works too.
Cicada Gal. There we go. It was female. I couldn't call her Cicada Man. That would be assuming.
You know, it's funny. You're playing a video game while I'm playing one.
What are you playing?
Well, I got a Switch. That's
Ooh.
the first clue that should tell you.
Is it Breath of the Wild?
Yep.
Yay! Breath of the Wild's pretty good. I played it at my mate's house. It's a pretty fun game. Not gonna lie, I quite enjoy it.
Playing games at your friend's house.
Back in the day, for some people.
Memories.
Well, I've got loads of uni mates, so it's pretty easy to go play on the Switch and stuff. Actually, I'm going.
My uni mates all wanted to play COD.
Oh, I couldn't. I don't mind COD. I just wouldn't want to play it constantly.
I think my favorite first-person shooter that I've played so far is Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead is good.
Yes.
I'm always a fan of Halo. I don't care that much for all of the games, but I like a couple of them pretty well, like Reach and 3. That's it. Oh god, I'm stuck in the mud. There we go. I really hope it doesn't start raining all over you when you're here, because we've actually had some decent weather today.
The weather for the week, like we checked the forecast, it should be like mostly, because apparently autumn in Britain is not bad.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, actually, autumn's actually sometimes better than the summers, which is really weird. But it can be worse. It could be like, winters vary. Sometimes you get a good winter. Sometimes, I mean, most of the time we don't get snow, which is good, because I hate snow so much.
See, I like snow.
I just never like snow. It always just it makes everywhere icy. You can't walk anywhere. It's just hate the cold.
I hate the snow.
I
hate the snow. I hate the rain and I hate the snow.
I'm much more of a summer person. I mean, the heat can be bad sometimes, but it's not that bad. I mean, the worst we get is 32, something like that, around our area.
Yeah, I'm more of an autumn person myself. It actually kind of sounds like winter in New Jersey, although in the Northeast we tend to get a lot more snow.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't want to live over there too much, the amount of snow you can get on certain areas. I mean, we just get... We had a bad winter like 5 years ago or something, and no one was like prepared for how much snow there's going to be. But
the further north you go, the more snow you get. That's kind of a rule of thumb when you're here in the United States.
That makes sense, considering Canada is just laced with snow.
Well, I'm talking more about like the northern New York, like around Buffalo and Rochester, the entire New England area.
Joe, that still strikes me as odd. There's a place called Buffalo. I don't know why. It just seems like a weird thing just to name a city after. Like, there's no place here called...
It's probably a name given to it from the Native Americans.
Ah, because I couldn't imagine like a place over here being called Sheep or something like that.
There's probably something in Wales, although when I was looking on Google Maps, because I was looking for stuff to do in the Yorkshire Dales, there's a town in England called Wigglesworth.
Oh yeah, Wigglesworth. I know Wigglesworth, yeah. There's also Poppleton, which is a pretty fun name. I love
Oh no, nothing will ever be able to beat the tastiest town in New Jersey. Cheesequake.
That's a real place?
Yep, there's a Cheesequake, New Jersey.
That is actually hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a pretty cool name for a town.
Yeah.
There's also a Hell, Michigan.
Hell. Oh my god. Hell. I mean, I'd love to live there.
Actually, the story behind as to why the town was called Hell, I'm pretty sure like it had a name beforehand, but it was mostly a term used by housewives wives whenever their husbands went out. They'd always say, oh, well, where's your husband? They jokingly say, oh, he's in hell.
Wow. Okay.
That's the story I heard anyway.
I wouldn't surprise if that was true. I'm sure all some weird place names are near me. There's a place, I think it's in the Midlands, called Failsworth, and it's spelt like how he'd spell fail. So it's a great start for a place, a place you've never been to before. Where's it called? Failsworth. All right, cool. Well, because my mate has
the Berserk team are from Cowcliff.
Oh no, my favorite one's the place that I think people made RoboCow from are called Mould in Wales. That's a place. It's also the same guys who made the Spider as well. That's a great place to come from.
Oh, what a great reputation that town must have for its robots.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Whereabouts in Yorkshire are you going? I know you're going to the Dales mostly, you said.
Yeah, it's mostly just the Dales. I might go to like Bolton Abbey if time allows for it.
Actually, I would definitely recommend York. York and Leeds are okay.
Yeah, we're staying in Leeds.
I'd say York is better, but Leeds is definitely not that bad. I kind of describe it as discount Manchester. Because it's got everything that Manchester has, but with less variety, and it's not as impressive. But it's not the worst place in the world. I mean, I've been there, and it's fine. It's okay. There's the worst places in Yorkshire. They're way worse. I mean, if you go to Hull, Jesus, that's that.
Oh, we are not going to Hull.
Hull is fun. I think Hull at the moment is our city of culture. How, I don't know. I still don't really know how that works out, but apparently it's the city of culture over here, so...
The only Hulls I know are Brett and Bobby.
I'm guessing that's a reference to people I don't even know.
They're hockey players. Bobby Hull was one of the first top goal scorers throughout the 50s and 60s. Called him the Golden Jet.
The Golden Jet. That's an awesome nickname. Oh, God.
And his son Brett had just as much success as his dad, which is rare in sports.
Is it?
Well, it's not often where you have like such a transcendent player come in at one generation, and then you have his son be just as good. But Brett Hull is one of those major exceptions.
All right. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely not a sports person. It's one of those things I've just never really.
Well, yeah, I looked at tickets for soccer games online. Although really, I'm like Anderson. I don't give a shit about soccer.
I've never cared about football either.
Fast kicking, low scoring, and ties. You bet.
There's just so many things. But I'm usually a person, if it's a sport I like, I tend to prefer to play it as opposed to watch it.
That's an understandable mentality.
Because I just don't get any enjoyment out of watching other people having fun playing a sport, and I'd rather... I'm like, even though I'm not the biggest fan of football, I don't mind playing it if someone offered to play it with me. But I mean, someone going, you know what, this is... If I had someone said to watch an hour and a half of this plus maybe 5 extra minutes of, injury time, I'm like, nope, not even going to bother. Just tell me who won at the end of it. Like that's what happens.
We're actually, although we are going to a sporting event in England...
Oh yeah, which one are you going to?
We're gonna go to a hockey game.
Ooh, that sounds pretty cool.
Hockey is just faster football, basically, and people get hurt.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the game is just taunting me. It's showing me a Kingdra. It's just... It knows my Kingdra died, and it's like, you know what? Do you want a Kingdra? No, you can't. Oh, I hate this game. Oh, and it's even using a really shit move. Well done. You were saying, sir? If you were saying, he's using Perish Song as well. That's bad. I'm telling you the other places I'd tell you to avoid in York. I mean, Yorkshire's not that bad overall. I mean, Bradford's a place I'd avoid. It's right near Leeds.
I know I'm staying the hell away from Birmingham.
Oh God, I hate Birmingham.
Isn't Sam Elliott from Birmingham?
He lives nearby, because I know he lives not too far... I think he lives not too far from the Apollo guys, and they're from Birmingham, I believe.
Huh.
I mean, I'm not saying, like, people from Birmingham rubbish. When I went there one time, and I just couldn't stand Birmingham.
I mean, as bad as Birmingham is, they gave us one really, really good thing.
They gave us Apollo.
Nope. Black Sabbath.
Oh, they're from there, aren't they? Yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
because Ozzy's from there, isn't he? I forgot. Aussie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
I thought all four of the guys were from Birmingham.
oh, they are, but Aussie's the only one I actually know. Actually, I'm not. I don't know Black Sabbath too well. So I don't know if they're all from Birmingham or not. I just know Aussie's from Birmingham, so I guess they all are from maybe. I don't know.
Speaking of Ozzy, I finally watched a high quality video. I don't know if you guys follow baseball. Actually, no, James, I'll have to explain this to you. But we have this thing in baseball called the seventh inning stretch.
Okay.
Oh God, all the stupid traditions in baseball.
And in the seventh inning stretch, the players and fans will take a break, and they sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Now, of course, the obvious question people ask is, why is it called "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" when you're already there? And it's simply because the song was written for a person who wanted to go to a ball game.
Wow. So they're singing it as they're actually there.
Even one other thing I heard about the "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" song. Apparently, the people who wrote "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" have never actually went to a ball game.
That's hilarious. So they're not even the demographic. Jesus. What's the point then? Why would you sing a song about a thing you don't even care about going to?
Well, because it's baseball themed. You're at a ball game. You might "When in Rome, do as the Romans do."
Fair enough. Actually, what are the places you're going to? I know you're going to Manchester and Liverpool, you said, for a bit.
Yeah, Yorkshire. We're staying in Leeds, then going to Yorkshire.
Leeds,
and then from York...
Leeds is in Yorkshire?
Alright, yeah, we're going to Leeds, and we're seeing the Yorkshire Dales. Then we're going to Nottingham.
Oh, Nottingham. I've actually not been to Nottingham before. I can definitely, from what I've seen of it, I know some people have been there and they said it's a very nice place. It's a very, very typical English place, like Oxford or Cambridge and all that. It's pretty nice.
I've seen, there's a lot of stuff to do there. We want to go to see Oxford Castle and the City of Caves.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to the City of Caves. That place just looks... I love that kind of thing in general. Like,
of course, for me, the most important thing for me there is not open.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, I just remembered another place you could go to in the Yorkshire Dales that's really great. White Scar Cave. White Scar Cave is beautiful. It's it's a little tour through like an old cave and stuff, and it's one of my favourite attractions. It's right near, it's not too far from Skipton, which is on the way to Leeds, I believe. Skipton,
that's a great name for a town.
Yeah, Skipton, I think it's near Clapham, I believe. Not the one in London, but the other one.
Clapham.
Clapham. Clapham. Clapham.
Clap hands.
Clapham. It's,
Clap hands.
Yorkshire's a lot of funny places. It's, like, place names. There's, I'm telling you what, obviously there's Poppleton, Wigglesworth, Orstwick. That's a weird little place name.
Orstwick is alright for a name. One of my favorite names, I know this is nowhere near Yorkshire, but one of my favorite nicknames, for one of my favorite town names from Britain.
Yeah.
Gateshead.
Oh, Gateshead. Yeah, that doesn't sound that weird to me. Gateshead.
It's a cool name. Oh, I love that.
I mean, there's a place called Twat in Britain, so that's something. Yeah, it's spelled with extra T. Twat.
In Pennsylvania, I've driven to Reading, PA several times. Don't go to Reading, PA, by the way. It's a total shithole.
Reading, Britain is a lot nicer.
But in Pennsylvania, there are 3 towns called Intercourse, Virginsville, and Blue Ball.
What? I don't get it. Why would you name a place that? That's a good tourism opportunity.
Come to Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you can guarantee if you go there, you'll never go to Virginsville again. And what have we got here? Oh,
and if you don't survive Virginsville, then you can just go to Blue Ball.
Jesus. I'm trying to think of the other funny place names in Britain. I mean, there's a few. Like, one of my favourite ones was they've got rid of it now. They've changed the name of it, but I think I might have said it before. There's a street called Butthole Road. It's basically spelled how you'd spell butthole, but without the e on the end of it. So it's butthole. I think cause, I think the people who lived there commissioned it to be changed, and they changed it because it's apparently loads of people were just taking pictures of their sign outside the house, and it really got annoying. So it's understandable.
It's not your. It's understandable. Unlike say removing statues of historical figures because racism.
Oh, yeah, that happened, didn't it? From what I heard.
Yeah, it's been happening,
No,
and to me, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, we haven't really got anything too controversial now. I mean, I think all we've got in Lancaster is a statue of Queen Victoria, and that's it. So nothing too controversial.
Not too many. I can't really think of any historical statues New Jersey has. We have one of Thomas Edison, and there's one of Abbott and Costello, the famous comedians.
Oh yeah, are they from New Jersey?
Yeah, they're from New Jersey.
All right, I'm not good with accents, so I wasn't really sure what that was.
They don't really have accents.
Oh, they're not.
I don't have like a New York a New Jersey accent is basically just a bastardized New York accent.
Oh, okay. I'm terrible when it comes to foreign accents, especially if it's like something like America. It's such a huge. I can think of a generic one, like stereotypical thing, but nothing like detailed. I'm trying to think of anyone famous in my area. The guy who invented the word dinosaurs from my city.
The what?
The guy who invented the term dinosaur. He's from because he's Richard Owen. He's from Lancaster.
Actually, New Jersey has quite a lot of history to it because we were one of the first 13 colonies, 5th state to be ratified to join the Union.
Wow, number 5. Yeah, I mean, New England's definitely the area I want to visit. I really want to visit in America because it just seems like a really cool area to be in. Oh, legendary. Oh,
yeah, don't visit my area of the country unless you really like looking at corn.
I don't care for corn.
Where in Indiana are you again?
Actually, right now I'm on the Ohio River with Kentucky is where I'm at. Oof. But before that, I lived in the Chicago area, which was just suburbs as far as the eye could see.
The most
and gunfire.
Actually, but between Evansville, Indiana, and Chicago, which is, the entire length of the state of Indiana, there is pretty much just corn.
Wow. I mean, isn't that? I know a lot of the American states in like the Midwest are very kind of notorious for being just corn, and that's.
Nebraska is perhaps the most notorious.
It could be worse. It could be Idaho, the potato state. So, I mean,
hey, at least Idaho has some nice mountain ranges in it.
Oh, that's true, but
I think Illinois is like the 2nd or 3rd flattest state in the country.
Jeez, there's like nothing there.
Ohio at least has a valley.
Wow, it has a valley. That's something to brag about. We got a bit more stuff over here. I mean, Lancashire's not the highest county. I mean, unfortunately, because we're right next to the lakes, and that's where things start getting really high. I mean, actually, I know it's not from me, but the near me, I can see it across in like the bay from me, a place called Barrow in Furness.
Oh, I know Barrow and Furness from and I'm gonna be really embarrassed saying this. I know Barrow and Furness from Thomas the Tank Engine.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Because in the Railway series, Barrow in Furness is the major station on the mainland that leads to the island of Sodor.
So Sodor is the Isle of Man? Huh. Okay.
Yeah, the island of Sodor was based on the Isle of Man.
I did not know that. I've never been to Isle of Man yet.
Me neither.
I can get one ferry from Heysham straight to me, but I've never done it yet. Not I really care to, but if I end up going. But I was saying the Barrow in Furness is where Stan Laurel's from, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's
what?
Yeah, for Laurel and Hardy.
Oh, wait, Stan Laurel.
Yeah, Stan Laurel
and Hardy were British.
No. Oliver Hardy was American, but Stan Laurel's from Barrow. There's an old Laurel and Hardy museum there, dedicated to him. Yeah, he's originally English.
I did not know that.
Yeah. It's just I knew that. I know that for ages because I just knew the Laurel and Hardy Museum was there, so I gathered that's where one of them was from, and then I wikied it. It's like, oh, that's where that's from. And I know Oliver Hardy's definitely from America. I don't know where though. I just know he's from America.
All right, I'm gonna look it up.
I'm trying to think anyone else that's famous near me that's come from. I mean, not really. I know there's a serial killer lives in my who lived near me. That was fun.
Of course, the one thing that everybody knows New Jersey's for is Jimmy Hoffa.
Who? Jimmy.
He's a famous mobster.
Oh right, okay. So, yeah, I mean,
Well, he's famous because he went missing and nobody ever saw him again.
Oh really?
Okay, I looked it up. Oliver Hardy's from Georgia.
Georgia, okay. Actually, Georgia. I thought it'd be like New England or something. All right, you learned something. Yeah, there was some guy. It was called Buck Ruxton. That's a great name, Buck Ruxton. He was, I think he was originally Indian, and I think that was another nickname people gave him. I think he was like famous for being like a murderer or something, which is fun. So you
want to know famous bad people from Illinois? Like that's all we have for famous people. I think CM Punk is the only like not serial killer that's come out of Illinois.
Who's come out of Illinois then?
Have you ever heard of John Wayne Gacy?
Oh yes, I've heard of. I've got an entire book of like murders and serial killers. I know my stuff. Don't worry.
John Wayne Gacy and H.H. Holmes.
Oh Jesus, really? Well,
Both of them from the Chicago area.
John Wayne Gacy's creep because he was a clown one, wasn't he?
Yep.
Oh Jesus, that one's. I mean,
we also had the famous Drew Peterson case here because Stacy Peterson went missing. That was in my hometown of Bolingbrook. I lived a mile from them.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Yeah, New Jersey. Obviously the two major musicians that we're proud of, for better or for worse, are Bruce Springsteen and Bon Jovi. But we've also produced Danzig and Frank Sinatra.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. I'm trying to think who. Well, Lancashire obviously we have the Beatles. Obviously that was because they were part of Lancashire before it split up into like Liverpool, and Manchester, separate places.
Okay.
Yeah, but the Beatles are probably the most famous band, obviously coming from the Northwest, probably. Oasis comes from the Northwest, Blur, and therefore Gorillaz, or at least the Gorillaz frontman. Actually, no, they're South. So I'm talking about. I'm thinking of Blur's. Or Blur's, not South. Who am I thinking of? Who do I think of? No, I think it's mixed up with Oasis because Oasis is also they're Manchester. There's a few famous. I mean, I'm not the best when it comes to knowing all the things. I just don't know they're the most obvious people to go for.
I don't pay much attention to music. The only band that I can think of from Illinois is Mudvayne.
I've never even heard of Mudvayne, so...
It's a metal band, and they broke up like 6 years ago or something.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
So...
Yay. Also, I've learned my lesson. I'm not fighting double battles again, if I can avoid it. Because I died last time. There's a lot of famous people from like the north. Like, I'm trying to think. The problem is a lot of people that are famous in Britain from the north are people that might not have translated to America. So it's like if I just named people, it'd be like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? I'd be like, fair enough. It's just like, not even bother.
One hockey player. There's actually a really talented hockey player who's from my home state of New Jersey, who's playing in the NHL right now. Johnny Gaudreau.
Johnny Gaudreau, that's a name.
Yeah, it's Gaudreau, I believe it is. No, it's GAD, not GAUD.
Alright. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of in Britain. There's a lot of comedians that come from the north. There's a lot come from the south, but a lot of famous, like particularly in Britain. I mean, in terms of famous in Britain comedians come from the north. I mean, there's I'll probably just name people, and you probably just go. You might go. I don't know who these people are. I mean, there's who else? Who's a good example? Peter Kay. Who else is from the north? Ross Noble's from the north. Sarah Milliken's from the north.
Where'd Rick Mayall come from?
Rick Mayall, I don't think he's not northern. I don't know where he's from though. I mean, I think it's. I mean, that's a question for Google, because I have no idea.
Harlow.
Oh, that sounds southern. Harlow. I loved Rick Mayall. God damn it! Why do you have to die? He's one of my favourite comedians. I mean, no one else like him. It's just weird. A lot of stand-ups come from the north, I think. There are a lot of southern stand-ups as well. I mean, the problem with a lot of British stand-ups is some of them don't. There are very few that translate into America or like get really famous in America.
I was gonna say the only two comedians that I can think of would be Jimmy Carr and Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, exactly. They're kind of the only two that really get famous. I mean, there are British people, obviously, non-comedians have been famous, like Simon Cowell's probably the biggest one I can think of. Unfortunately, Piers Morgan, now we've kind of taken him back again because no one gives a shit about him in America. And unfortunately, no one gives a shit about him here. So he's kind of just been juggled between two countries because no one really likes him. It's like it's almost like it's almost like a child custody battle, except nobody wants them. So,
like every child custody battle.
No, because usually in some trials they actually do want the kids, but this one it's like they don't. No one wants Piers Morgan in their country, like at all, because he's just so annoying. But I'm trying to think of anyone else that's apart from like bands and stuff. I can't think of any like famous British people that got really famous, like ultra famous, like Ricky Gervais or Simon Cowell levels.
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yeah, Gordon Ramsay, isn't it? He's probably a big one. I don't mind Gordon Ramsay. He's all right. Although I definitely prefer...
He's great meme material.
Although I definitely prefer any show he's in Britain with, I suppose. And all the American shows he's in always just sound really overhyped and overproduced, like most American reality show type things. And I just can't really get into it at all. It's just all the music and all the dramatic stuff in it. It's like, what's the point? I just like the British one's just a bit more calmer. Although I do watch the American one from time to time, just not very rarely. And oh dear, it almost died then. Why is it about Lucario's trying to kill my Pokemon? I swear. This is the second Lucario that's come after my Pokemon now. And it's used self-destruct. Really? Please survive, Crocodilatron. Thank you. You survived. Good. Great. You saw its death was in vain. Well done.
If you catch a Pokemon with self-destruct, you are hereby obligated to call it Detonator.
Yeah. Also, yeah, it was, I'm trying to think of anyone else that's famous in my area. I mean, our area doesn't have that many really famous people. Mostly just kind of people who are only famous in Britain, really. Not really translated.
Yeah, I'm looking. All right, yeah, I there's plenty. Jack Nicholson is from New Jersey.
Oh yeah, he's from New Jersey. I think I knew that somewhere. I can't remember where I heard that.
Yeah, he was born in Neptune, which is down south.
Neptune, that's a place name.
Neptune, New Jersey.
Oops, I think I might have sounded the wrong Pokemon.
I was gonna say, speaking of weird place names like that, I love the fact that I can drive through Berlin, Paris, Lebanon, and Cairo and without leaving the state of Illinois.
I just find that weird. Why would you name a state, like any kind of city, after a place that's already well established? Like that's clearly like no one else will like think of Paris, but the place is everyone thinks of except maybe Texas, which makes you laugh. Because I know in Paris, Texas, they have like the Eiffel Tower, the little Stetson hat on top of it. Because, why not just, show off to everyone that you actually are called Paris? I mean, there's a lot of places in America that are named after British places as well, because obviously settling and what have you.
Yeah, the number of towns that have the word "new" in front of some European name.
New York, New Jersey. Hell, even New York was called New Amsterdam, so...
Why'd they change it? I can't say. People just liked it better that way.
I'm gonna fly to a Pokemon Center because I'm dying right now. I'm actually quite close to the end of the route, so it's all right.
So let me. So yeah, just to name a few. We're also home to one of the first the second astronaut to one of the. All right, yeah. Let me see. One of the astronauts to walk the moon, Buzz Aldrin.
Really?
Oh, the guy that punches people.
No, that was Armstrong, wasn't it?
Was it Armstrong or was it Aldrin?
No, I think it was Neil Armstrong because he got sick and tired of everyone saying like the moon landing was fake. So I think he just punched someone one time. But Buzz Aldrin's actually relatively calm about it. He doesn't really mind the fact he wasn't the first guy. He's quite cool about it. Well, ironically, Neil Armstrong was the one that got more famous. Seemed to be like also got a lot more tension directed towards him, so he didn't really like it as much.
Plus, he went into space with Homer Simpson.
Yeah, careful, they're ruffled. I love that episode. I just found it made me laugh.
Speaking of killers, New Jersey is also home to Aaron Burr, the man who shot Alexander Hamilton.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
That's fun.
Michael Douglas is from New Jersey.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Actually, have you ever done that thing on Wikipedia where you type in your birthday and see what famous things happened on it?
Actually, I have my parents got me a birth certificate that shows all the headlines that happened on my day. I was born on the anniversary of the Washington plane crash.
Nice.
The one, yeah, when it crashed into it hit when the airplane hit a bridge and it crashed into the Potomac. 87 dead.
Lovely. Well, happy birthday.
Okay, so I think I can top that. My birthday. You want to know what happened on my birthday?
Go on.
What?
Nothing.
Really?
It is like the single most boring fucking day of the year. Like, I think there was one plane crash in the 30s listed on Wikipedia.
What day?
My
is
high
that?
school girlfriend, however, she was born on April the 20th.
Oh wow.
Hitler's birthday, Napoleon's birthday, the Columbine High School massacre, you name it, it happened.
Yeah, I was also born on the anniversary of one of the biggest earthquakes in Italian history.
Wow. The only two I can think of that are significant for me are probably the guy who discovered like recessive genes was on my birthday. Gregor Mendel, that was his name, and also the moon landing's my birthday, so that's cool. 20th of July, 1969. Hell yeah, I'll take that. That's the only famous thing I can think of. Also, I got Bruce Lee's death as well, so that's something.
So yeah, I'm looking at famous people who were born on my birthday. I share a birthday with Liam Hemsworth, Orlando Bloom, Robert Stack of Unsolved Mysteries fame, and NHL superstar Connor McDavid.
Damn.
And Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Jeez, you get around.
I'm just looking at mine right here, and it's like footballer, 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 rugby player, footballer, footballer,
soccer player.
Also, I hate to
Adrian Sutil, racing driver. He's a pretty good driver.
I hate to interrupt, but I'm currently fighting God at the moment, so that's fun.
You're fighting.
This is what about the 8th god you fought?
Yeah, this is the God of God. Oh shit! It's Bravebird, doesn't it? Okay, this might hurt. No! Samurai Jack! Bollocks! I forgot I had Bravebird and I was switching to him, so I thought he could tank a hit, and he couldn't. So this is fun. Crocodile Trust's my best bet. He's always the bulkiest Pokemon, so I've lost one of my most prominent Pokemon. Great! It wouldn't be a Jimjamatic stream without me losing a Pokemon, would it? It really wouldn't be. Okay, all you have to do is survive this Bravebird, and I think we can kill it with Yeah, we can kill it. Yay, okay. God damn it, I should have just switched into you from the start, shouldn't I? That was me just not paying attention. I blame you two.
Well, you know, we have to do our part.
That's true. Oh, well, there are a few more encounters I can get. Actually, I'm going to bury my dead first, and then get some few more encounters, and then we'll see if there's a Pokemon I want to watch out for. Because I don't think in the box I've got anything that I really want to switch for yet. I don't think, anyway. Samurai Jack was one of the most powerful Pokemon I had as well. That blows. That really does. I think I got one less Pokemon that's weak to flying. But alright, we're gonna heal him up first because he deserves a bit of health before he dies. Is that anyone actually? Oh, there's 2 people watching this stream. I thought it was like nobody at first. I thought Hoppin may like appear at some point. He always appears.
And Hoppin.
Hoppin's like my most signature, like, I'm having like Dan Gleason as well, my most signature and most senior viewers. Okay, so poor old Samurai didn't have an item. Samurai Jack, you were back from the future to the past to the future, and you died. Right, who else? Who have I got left? I've got Nidoran male, a Gladiator. Actually, Fampi isn't that bad. What does Fampi have? It has Levitate. Okay, it has Thunder Punch, Bite, Blizzard, Thrash.
Do you have a nickname for Fanfi?
Yeah, it's Ellie. Ellie, because Ellie the Nelly bot.
Nelly the Ellie bot.
Yeah, actually, if I don't get a good Pokemon between, because there's 2 more Pokemon I can counter. There's one in the Haunted Mansion and one in the regular Pokemon Mansion. So it basically both mansion encounters. But if I don't get something that's better than Fampi, I'm using Fampi. So I'll just leave that spot blank for now, just in case. Because I don't know, because a Donphan's a really good Pokemon to have, and it evolves relatively early. I think I'll have it. It'll be evolved by the levels we have here, so it should be really useful. Because it always has Thunder Punch, which is a pretty decent move to have. So
Also, Brant. Also, yeah, Mr. Psycho. I told this to James, but I'm actually going to a robot combat event in. I'm going to a robot combat event at during my UK trip.
Really? Which one?
We're going. It's Extreme Robots at the University of Greenwich.
oh, Greenwich. That's pretty cool.
Have fun with that. I've never been to an event.
I've been to several in my time, but that's mostly because Brandon took me.
I'm trying to get past this guard.
I've been to one that was at the Franklin Institute, and the other two that were at this abandoned mall in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania.
That's a good name, Bloomsburg. All the names in America, I swear. Okay, encounter time. I think we just go straight through this building, and I think the garden's behind here. Yeah, encounter.
So, Hoppin has arrived in the chat, and he says, someone already died 10 out of 10.
Yeah, would stream again. Yeah, we're just about to get our next encounter, our penultimate encounter, I believe. I don't think there's anywhere else we can go. We can't surf yet, so we can't get any of the surf Pokemon. Murkrow. Alright. Murkrow's pretty cool.
Can I give a name suggestion for Murkrow?
If we catch it, that is.
If you catch it,
It's got
Undertaker.
Undertaker's a good name. It has Discharge, actually, which is a really good move to have. That's good. That's a solid electric move. And actually, it's a mixed attacker, so it can actually use physical and special, so I'm not too worried about what moves it gets, provided it gets decent moves. It's always got one good move. I like quick balls, don't I? I should probably remember to use those. Alright, so I think we might have got this, because... Oh, damn it. I say that and Murkrow decides not to be caught. Razor Wind, that's a shit move.
You know, Brandon and I are planning out our podcast. So I'm going to an Extreme Robots event at the University of Greenwich in Chatham, and I got a VIP pass.
Ooh,
oh, really?
That should be fun.
Yep, the last one.
Wow. The last one.
Yep.
The last melon.
I'm calling it Undertaker. Don't worry. Undertaker. It just fits as well. Awesome. Undertaker. That's got decent moves as well. The female Undertaker. Okay then, what do you have, Undertaker? Let's have a look at you.
Plus, you know, given that you're naming your robots after, or your Pokemon after Robot Wars robots.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I've got Water Absorb, so it can't be hit by water moves. Okay. Naive, that's not the best nature, not the worst nature. Skill Swap, Razor Wing, Fling, and Discharge. Okay, Discharge is a decent move to have, so I'm going to fly over to that haunted Pokemon mansion now.
When the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake, spooks come out for a swing and wake. Happy haunts. I'm sorry, carry on.
I have no idea what that is anyway, so...
that's the theme of the Haunted Mansion from Disney World.
I've never seen I've never really heard much from that, so I don't know.
Even if you don't know anything about Disney, the Haunted Mansion song is pretty fun. Fun fact, are you familiar with the U.S. cereal mascot, Tony the Tiger?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, because he's Frosty's over here, yeah.
Well, the guy who does the voice for Tony the Tiger was one of the singers in the Haunted Mansion ride.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I've never heard the song before, so I didn't really...
He was also the singer for "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch."
He's got a really good voice though. That's the cool thing about him. I really kind of.
And he was also Kirby in The Brave Little Toaster.
Oh, he was, yeah.
Oh, cool shit.
Oh, he was, yeah. Because I thought I recognised that voice from somewhere. I'll get 10 repels. I get 10 repels, so I can basically repel. What I'm gonna do is, because you can get Rotom in this place. What my plan is, I'll get Murkrow. I'll get a Pokemon I don't care about just to cut. I might teach it to Minun because I don't give a shit about Minun. I'm never gonna use Minun. But if I know, I just feel bad about Minun. I don't really care. I don't like him. He's never gonna be my team unless I'm desperate. But
yeah, I gotta duck out of here for a minute. I gotta charge my Switch.
All right, but yeah,
I'll be back.
what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to rappel up until the point where I can get to the Rotom, or the area where you're supposed to get Rotom, and then see what we get. So okay, let's get rid of
This can only end well.
Yeah, so let's go to Morning Sun. That's what I tried to. Mothman tried to learn earlier. Okay, T minus has got cut, so he's actually got a move now. It actually can do damage. So that's something. All these have well, submission does damage, but it also does damage to him. So what's the point? Okay, so let's go to the Haunted Mansion, which has probably one of the creepy music in the game. If it wasn't for the haunted area in Sun and Moon, which actually they were really clever with the haunted area in Sun and Moon. What they did was they made it so that the audio channels were cut out, like your earphones start breaking.
Yeah.
They did that, so it sounds like your game's glitching, but in reality it's actually just the music in the game. I love that. It was really clever the way they did it. I actually thought there was something wrong with 3DS at first. Okay, this doesn't count because it's still Eternal Forest. Geodude. Oh, it's the Geodude I caught from before. Well, one of the Geodudes, because I think it's his little grown-up brother. And you're dead. Because he just killed his son, or his daughter, actually, in this case. How is a Geodude female? I don't know. It's rocks. What have we got here? A steel male. God, that's useless. Okay, so as soon as I get to the mansion, I've got to remember to put on my repels. I should probably do it now, actually, because I'm getting covered in grass. Oh god, Deoxys is in this place, isn't it?
Ugh.
I forgot. Thankfully, I am 20 levels higher than it, so yeah, I can run away with it. As a Graveler, I can run away. Cool. I'm going to send out Mothman first, because he's quite fast, but also has Will-O-Wisp. So in case it decides to pull some shit on me, I'm like, nope, you're not doing that. Okay, let's put a repel up now, before I forget. Where's my repels at? They're not in there. They're in here. Here they are. Okay, so I'm guaranteed to be able to repel from all these Pokemon because they're all in level 24 around that level and we're 30 something. So I don't have to worry about running into a Pokemon. But I will, for fun, see what Pokemon I would have got afterwards. Okay, Old Chateau. That's what it's called. Sorry. The tomato berry. That's the least subtle name for what fruit it's supposed to be. It's literally called the tomato berry. Wow.
Oh no, nothing will ever top the raspberry or raspberry.
Oh, the raspberry. Yeah, I don't know. The raspberry's not.
I mean, it's practically spelt like the actual raspberry.
Yeah, just it's spelt how you pronounce it. Oh, repel effect wore off. Don't wanna. I'm quite curious what Pokemon I would have got if I hadn't.
Oh god, I just realized that Oranberry is supposed to be an orange.
Really? You already realized that? Orange? Okay.
Yeah, let me just look. Yeah, well, it looks like an orange, but it's blue.
Mind you, in fairness, the one of the berries I used to get confused. I didn't realize until recently was the Roast berry is strawberry. How the hell I didn't notice that? I don't know.
The Pekka berry is supposed to be peach.
Obviously, Weepear berry is pear, obviously.
You mean Aspear?
Aspear, sorry, yeah, not Weepear.
Lancet.
That's I don't know what that is actually. Lancet. Just, some of them start making up names.
Lapapa, I'm pretty sure is supposed to be papaya.
Oh yeah, that's papaya. Yeah. Papaya. Okay, so hopefully when it starts finishing.
Pinap. Gee, I wonder what Pinap is supposed to be. It couldn't be pineapple, would it?
The pineapple berry. Okay, so we're actually going to get our Rotom encounter. It's not actually going to be Rotom. Let's see what it is then. It's inside the TV. There appears to be a Pokemon. Want to thump the TV? Because that's how I work my electronics. And we get a Duskull. In fairness, it is very, very akin to what it's in. We're in a ghostly mansion. This is more appropriate than Rotom, even though that is a ghost type. Okay,
I would expect a Duskull to come out of a TV.
Yeah, that actually seems more appropriate than Rotom somehow. It's only got poison powder. Well done. Okay, if this Pokemon isn't like the best Pokemon ever, I'm going to go for Fampi, hands down. Unless I don't catch this thing, in that case that's also entirely possible. I'm just going to throw a ball, because I don't think everything I'll do might kill it. I had a quick ball as well, god damn it. I'll use a Pokeball, because it's quite low level. It's Duskull, it's burnt. And it's not getting my Pokeballs. Thank you. What'd you have? I didn't see what it was. I think it was Flail.
I'm looking at all the berries now.
Okay, Great Ball then, because the Pokeball's not working on you for some reason. 1,
Yeah,
2,
Lychee
3.
is pretty
Yay.
much.
We call it. Woohoo! Names for
So
Duskull.
what should we call it? What should we call it?
The only thing is, it's so annoying that the Eviolite doesn't exist in this generation, because Dusclops with the Eviolite is the most broken, bulky Pokemon in existence. Duskull, on the other hand, is a really, really weak Pokemon. It's more defensive, but absolutely nothing else. It's like 90 in both defenses, but its attack's like 40 or something like that, so it's more as a wall. So, someone said the Grim Reaper. That's actually quite a good one. We had a few
Grim
people
Reaper.
Yeah, Grim Reaper. That's... Okay, let's see if I can butcher this name now. I'll get rid of the, because... Actually, hold on.
Yeah, just Grim Reaper.
Yeah, I'll just call him Grim Reaper. But obviously it'll stand for the Grim Reaper. Both the Series 3 and the Series 7 version, which I can't believe it... Going from the Series 3 to Series 7 is a massive leap. It's just a... I mean, if you haven't seen it, Mike, the Gen 7, the Series 7 version is just a like a flipper, like a green low wedge flipper. But it's not just like a spawn again type flipper. It's like it looks more like Dan Tomkia's lifter, I think.
If you crossed Bigger Brother with Dan Tomkia, you'd get the Grim Reaper.
And called it green. That's basically what you get. And compared to, it looks nothing like the Series 3 version, which was like a kind of dragster type thing with 2 massive wheels that fell off in like 2 seconds. And a little pointy spike thing.
And you were able to fit Grim Reaper into all the spaces. Of course, you didn't need space for that, but...
Yeah, that's true. I mean, some names actually fit surprisingly well. Like, I was surprised Cicada Gal fit. I'm going to explore this mansion, because there must be some other things I can get in. I just got the TM for Spike Cannon, which isn't that great, but it's something. Full Restore, that's actually kind of useful. That's worth coming in. This place does have creepy music. Okay, Repel's worn off. So I'm actually quite curious what I would have got if I hadn't used the Repel. Oh, there's nothing in... Oh, there's a trash can. Yeah, I can use that. Might be something in there. Empty. Damn it. Okay, it's empty. Okay, I think I'll just leave, but before I go, I'll just see which Pokemon I would have got. And then... Oh, there we go. So, if I hadn't got Duskull, I would have got a Vibrava. Okay. I mean, that's actually not that great, honestly, so... I mean, I like Flygon, but it'll take forever to evolve to it, so actually, yeah, Duskull's not the worst thing in the world. Vibrava actually would have been a disappointment. Because it actually loses attack going from Trapinch to Vibrava, which really sucks. Okay, let's fly back to that area, because there's a few trainers I haven't fought yet. And also want to start leveling up Phanpy, unless Duskull is, again, a god amongst Pokemon, and somehow is the best Pokemon ever. It does have less weaknesses than Phanpy. I don't know, Phanpy and Duskull actually are kind of tied for which Pokemon I want to use, because I actually think Duskull, if used right, can be really bulky. It just needs the right TMs or moves. If it had Will-O-Wisp, it would be perfect. Okay, let's get rid of... oops. Let's get rid of T-, because he sucks. By T-, you would just use as a cut slave and never be used again. Okay, so what does Duskull have? Oh, damn it. Okay, let's look at Grim Reaper's summary. He's gentle nature. I don't know which nature that is. Pickup. He has the same ability as my starter. That's not that great. He has Zap Cannon, Fling, Poison Powder, and Leer. Okay. Yeah, it's Cobby Phanpy. Phanpy is definitely the better Pokemon of the two here. I suppose it'll actually evolve really soon. Does anyone know what level Phanpy evolves? I think it's 20-something. I believe it might be 30 at latest. I don't think it evolves into anything above 30. It's level 26 now. So it actually has a chance of evolving relatively soon. I believe. I'll do some switch training on it. Hopefully it won't die like my Clefable, who got bodied pretty badly.
What did you say Grim Reaper's nature was?
Gentle.
That is plus special defense.
What's it minusing?
Defense.
Oh, it's just kind of...
Sorry, but every time I hear the phrase Gentle Grim Reaper, the first thing I think of is death from the Seventh Seal.
Yeah, I can see that. I hear furious typing.
Yeah, I'm pulling up a picture just to show what I mean.
Alright. Oh, there's an item over there. Can I get it? I have to surf over there, I think. Fight me. Fight me. I'm coming up to you. Fight me. Jesus. This guy will not fight me. I'll check that on the Skype chat. Oh, yeah, I recognize that now. I mean, yeah. I thought I knew what you're talking about, and then you said I was like, yeah, I understand there. Oh, water. Camerupt. Wow, okay. Ellie, this is not your fight, clearly. Let's switch out into Crocodilotron. You can actually tank. Actually, he's quite tanky on the defensive, physical defense side. Assist, icicle spear. Okay, it's not doing anything to me. I actually have a water move now on Crocodilotron finally. He learned Brine like a level ago, which is actually really useful. Because I believe Brine, if your opponent is at 50% health or less, it'll do double damage. So if you like that bit where you just need to kill them by when they're in the orange, it's more likely to kill them if it's in the green. So it's actually quite tactical. Magna Zone. Ooh boy, Magna Zone.
Not to be confused with the new Pulsar.
No, actually, yeah, I've heard its name. As far as I'm aware, it's pretty much the same robot. I think, like design-wise, it's just got a different name. I don't know. I've barely seen it, but there's some pretty. From what I've seen in Series 10, there's some pretty cool-looking stuff coming in. And Bone Meringue. Okay, I'll kill it. That's one dead Magna Zone.
This is going to be a bit of a spoiler for those of you who haven't actively sought out spoilers, but my favorite that I've seen so far is Bucky.
Bucky? Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. I love that one. I wouldn't be talking about stuff yet, because obviously it's not been officially revealed, but I don't want to get in trouble or anything. But the ones I can really talk about, the ones obviously will be like obvious. Like, ones that already have been revealed in some point, but again, I don't really want to, like, risk anything. Oh, there's a Rotom. Where were you at when I was in the TV earlier? God damn it. Steator again, because he actually doesn't have Levitate now. So, he's up for you to kill. Vacuum Wave. Okay, that's not that good. Bone Meringue. Okay, it's just using Vacuum Wave. This is a really weak Rotom. Yeah, it's just using Vacuum Wave. Why are you just using the weakest move you have against me? Oh, the AI is dumb sometimes. It really is. I'm just hoping Fampi evolves. So what level does it evolve then? Because I have no idea what Fampi evolves at. I'm gonna go Google that one quick.
No, I'll do it for you.
You sure? Okay.
25.
25? Really? Is it 26 now? That works. Yay. So actually, if it levels up at any battle now, it'll evolve. Oh, you had Seed Bomb. Also, it's just the AI is now once again tricking me with a Pokemon I have already owned. There's Buzzkill. I hate this game sometimes. It just wants to taunt me. There we go. That was nice. Need some water. X is there. That should be one-hit KO. Almost one-hit KO. Okay, it's not using any powerful moves. So that's good. I'm like 12, like almost 10 levels higher than it, so it's not going to do too much damage to me. And God damn it, Ellie, will you ever actually evolve? You still haven't gained a level yet. Man, this is before Generation 6, where split experience wasn't split. Here it's now split still, so unfortunately you only get half the experience every time. It's like an XP share, so that's kind of annoying. But so we'll have a Dom fan potentially, if everything works out, which it probably won't, because my luck is not that good. Okay, so I have to have cut. Oh, why did I get rid of Minun? Oh well, it's not like a double battle. Please, can we evolve? I'm still pissed off I lost Gallade. I knew I went the. I did that same thing again where I went into a Pokemon. Oh, another Luke. Oh, it's another Lucario. Go away, Lucario. You've already killed one of my Pokemon. Do you want anything else from me? No, Deator, please kill this. It's using Flail again. Great, this is fun. Bone Meringue. Please kill. Yeah, Buzzkill RIP. You're still here, right? I mean, my microphone has been muted, does it?
No, we're just letting you do your thing.
Oh, cool. Oh, Ellie evolved. Yay. And Deator evolved as well.
Ooh.
And it's going to evolve now. Evolution! And thankfully, Donphan's relatively close up to the team, so it won't take that much leveling up to evolve again, to go back to the rest of the team. And Donphan's a really good Pokemon. It's got good defenses, good attack, its HP is really good, its special side isn't that great, but it's bulky enough to take one hit, potentially, if it's got high HP. And I've just gone straight into another battle. Great. So I don't even know what ability my Donphan has, it changes ability when it evolves, which is really annoying. So it did have Levitate, which was... Oh, Swampert. Isn't me that Swampert sprite is really dumb looking. That is a really shit sprite for Rock Wrecker. Okay, I resist that. That's good. And you have to recharge, don't you? Ha! Screw you. Dead. I think that might be a one-hit KO. Damn it! Every time I say it's one-hit KO, it never is. He's just using a full restore. Why is he doing a full restore? Actually, Swampert's one of my...
I just saw the Swampert sprite, and yeah, it looks derpy as hell.
It does. I like it, but it's just what it's like. It's just about to do a dab, and it's
Yeah.
it's just in the position. It just needs to move its arms around a bit long.
It realized people were looking at it and stopped halfway through.
It's like when you spot a cat when it's not supposed to be doing something, and it's like, oh, Psychosprout tries to learn Leer. Oh my god, no. I'm sorry. I don't think it's fair giving Psychosprout the most overpowered move in the game. I think that's cheating, honestly. Giving him
maybe a little.
Oh my god. Ellie has Pokerus. Did you have Pokerus?
What is that, Pokemon Russian?
No, Pokerus is a virus that actually boosts. It doubles your IV. I think it's EVs or IV. No, it's EVs. It doubles your EVs that you get from battles. Basically, it'll make your stats stronger for a little bit, like increase faster. And it's like a 1 in 4,000 chance or something. It must have been. It must have been because you guys have not had it until this point. It must have been Ellie that gave it because it's the only Pokemon that must have had it. I didn't even notice that. Alright, what's your ability now? You have White Smoke. Your stats can't be lowered. Wow, that's really good. And
now watch as Lucario kills it.
Lucario's already dead. He's dead. I've killed 2 Lucarios this episode, and I don't feel sorry for any of them.
Jim.
Yep.
It says it is a 1 in 21,000 chance.
Holy shit. Okay, so my luck's not the worst then, clearly. Wow, that was something. It must have been Ellie, yeah, because I'd never seen Pokerus prior to this, and I've not seen it, and then I have to look back in the footage, but I swear I would have seen Pokerus pretty quickly if I'd looked for my Pokemon. So it must have been Ellie that was carrying it. So, that's twice now in my entire life I've actually caught Pokerus in the wild. Normally I get a Pokerus, it's like from someone from Wonder Trade has probably hacked it, as opposed to being a genuine chance of finding it. I found one in black once. It was a throw that had it, I think. Or was it Sork? Hariyama. Alright. And also, Ellie just got its first kill. And it was a Jigglypuff. Because Jigglypuff is not very strong, so I guess it's not the best thing you could have killed on your first try. Mothman is OP, because he's off OP. Power Trick. That's... Actually, Hariyama just made itself weaker. Well done. Because Power Trick swaps your attack and defenses round. But unfortunately, he's got better defenses than he has attack. He's got better attack than he has defense.
What does Trick Room do again?
Trick Room swaps basically swaps the speed of a Pokemon, so of it with its opponents, I think. So it means like a slower Pokemon go first. Essentially, it's yes, slow Pokemon go first. Basically, it's good for like slow teams. Oh my god, Mothman! Why are you confused? You're supposed to be OP. Okay, Super Potion time. Let's get because this Hariyama's not actually doing anything too deadly. It's mostly just trying to confuse me every turn. It's only moves it has. I think it has a move that doesn't affect me. It's got a move that heals its HP. It's got a move that confuses me, and a move that switches attack and defense. So it actually can't really harm me that badly. So actually, I've looked out. At least a Mothman can take this thing out and survive it. Hopefully, it's not got anything too offensive. Oh, it's using Teeter Dance again. Oh, I hate Teeter Dance. Just hate confusion in general. Okay, Mothman, you keep hitting us. Oh, he's just healing. This is bull. All he has is Mud Slap, so as long as they don't send out something that's weak to ground. Yeah, the sad thing, Ellie's actually not that bad of a choice. But I'm going for Crocodilatron because he's bulky and doesn't care about your accuracy drops. Oh, This Hariyama is the end of me. I swear, it's annoying me. It's not doing anything but constantly trying to confuse me. And it's working every time. I've only hit once. The only time I hit was when I snapped out of it. This is fun. This is what Pokemon's all about, apparently. Being frustrated by the one Pokemon. And it's not even it's not like it's doing loads of damage to me. It is just annoying me.
It's always that one, isn't it? You can go through, hundreds and hundreds of stupid AI fights, and then there's that one.
Yeah, I just missed again because it keeps lowering my accuracy. This is... I have to go back, or I go back into Mothman. Because he can't actually damage me apart from with Mud Slap, and I'm immune to that. So I might be able to get a free hit. Yeah, okay, I can get a free hit. Okay, I'm faster, thankfully. Hopefully, if he doesn't use a hit... Oh, yeah, okay, I think I've got him. I might have actually killed it now, because it didn't heal itself in the turn I was flying. There we go. Fuck you, Hariyama, seriously. Ah, you piece of shit. There we go. You're dead. A Mothman was not as OP in that battle as he could have been. So, well, that is the rules. Not everyone can be OP at every moment, Mothman, it's fine. You have your time to shine. And, okay, let's heal up Mothman as well, just in case I need him for this battle. Okay, I'm healing all the way through, because I want to have that 1 pixel of health remaining where he'll die. And these guys actually give loads of money off, because they're rich people. And rich people like to give you loads of money, apparently. Which is not what rich people like. I mean, yeah, just go up to a rich person and ask, can I have money? I'm sure they'll say yes. Just give it a try.
My God, they lose their goddamn minds. Like, poor people will give you money immediately.
Yeah. I find that quite ironic, really. That it was always, like, less well-off people tend to be more charitable.
They know what it's like.
I suppose they do, yeah. I was going to say, they don't see the excuse to really do that, and Ellie's just quietly taking this Pokemon out. Oh, you full restore bastard. Really? It's a Houndoom. No, Houndour, sorry. It's not even a Houndoom, and you're using full restores on this thing. Okay, screw this. I'm going to Dator. And this area is full of annoying Pokemon, and he's using Flare Blitz. A good move, but not on a Pokemon that's against a Fire type. Bye. Okay, Houndour's dead. Houndour's just like no bulk at all. There we go. You're dead. And you had 1 Pokemon, so you're annoying me with 1 Pokemon. Great. Okay, Super Potion Ellie, because she is burned. And let's get rid of her burn as well. There we go. What's the time now? About 9 o'clock? I might do some training for a little bit for the last little bit, because I don't think we're not going to do the gym. I don't think we'll have a chance to do the gym today. Because Ellie's low on levels. Evan is low on levels in general. We haven't got a chance of doing that. Although Ellie has got a nice Blastoise to Thunder Punch in the face. So that's fun. I don't know how an elephant punches, but then again, I'm not sure how Mothman can allow me to fly, and it's put me to sleep. Annoying Pokemon. This is the episode of annoying Pokemon just constantly appearing and wanting to hurt me. Oh, Crocodiletron has insomnia. You can't put me to sleep. you try lovely kissing me. See what happens. Let's go for Mega Horn. That's pretty powerful. Actually, it looks like Blastoise is doing the same move as Swampert, except he's owning it. He's much more happy about it. It's like Water Starter for some reason like to do it. I don't think. Actually, I'll check out Crocodiletron's spy. I don't think he's doing anything silly.
Oh shit!
Well, that was exciting. What happened?
He got kidnapped then.
Hey guys, I have to get going now, but I'll talk to you later.
What happened?
I have to. Well, I have somewhere to be.
Oh,
all right.
And I
see you later then.
See you later then. Are you sure he's not being kidnapped?
Who knows?
He might have got swatted. I don't know. That sounded really bad. Amulet coin. Ooh, more money.
My first thought was like, did a spider land on him?
That's what it sounded like. I thought he dropped his like switch or something. Also, one thing I have to point out here, right? Look at this house. Okay, it's not very big.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, everything's bigger on the inside than the outside. That's kind of normal. Look, there's no garden here. All of a sudden, there's a garden there. I know it's on that hill, but there's no sign of a garden anywhere on that sprite. So actually, Ellie's actually proving her worth pretty quickly. I mean, she's already a fully evolved Pokemon. She's asleep, but you know what? I'd give her a bit of rest. She's done well.
Yeah.
Sassy. Look at those stats. 81 attack at level 28. Bloody hell! You're basically it is an HP and defensive wall. It really is, because it's got the same attack as it has defense. And it's got a very high attack. The only thing that lets it down is, like all ground types, the only thing that lets it down is its special side. Where, unless you are specifically a mixed attacker or a special attacker or bulky, you're not going to have any special attack, especially on the rock and ground types. It's probably I'm not a big fan of rock and ground types overall, because they just don't have, like, if you get hit by surf, most of the time you're just dead in like one go. Which is ironic, because I think Rhyhorn and Rhydon and Rhyperior can actually learn Surf. I want to know how. So badly how a rock ground type can learn a water move. Like, it would just sink, wouldn't it, if you tried to use Surf on a Rhydon?
You would think. I mean, unless it was made out of pumice or something.
Also, it can learn Thunderbolt as well. A ground type that can learn Thunderbolt. I mean, it's not Stun Fist. That's the only electric type I can understand learning an electric type move. Everything else is just... Some of the Pokemon matchups don't make sense, I swear. But... Imagine I'm saying that, and I have got a elephant that can punch a thundery fist. So, you know what? Things aren't the weird... It could be a lot weirder in this world.
You've got a moth that spits fire.
That is true, yes. I actually have a moth that is so powerful, it can burn anything. I love that. I'm going to do some training for the last 10... I might just do, like, doing the 10 more minutes and then do some grinding for the gym. That's what I've been doing recently, just grinding. Because there's no... that route we just went on there was just sort of a special route where it's just you use it for training, nothing else. There's like no... There's actually... You can probably skip that route, because you get Fly before you go to that route, so you can actually skip it. And none of the story will actually be affected by it. It's just experience. So that was the whole point. And I'd lose a Pokemon on it, because I knew I'd lose a Pokemon in a pointless area of a game. Because why wouldn't I? Bite. Let's just use Bite. Yeah, actually Ellie is... Although the back sprite is still not that good on Donphan, it's better than the gold-silver one, which is just, as I think I showed you before, just a trunk. And at least the head's in there this time. But it's still the same thing. I don't know. Actually, I'm a big fan of Donphan. I'm a Don fan, as I guess you could say.
Ah, puns, you have them.
In fact, that was so obvious. I couldn't. When I was saying it, I couldn't believe I realised that was a pun. Then I am a Don fan, official. Yes. It's like all those horrible words that people use to like describe their fandoms. I always hate those words. They always sound really, really awkward. Like Belieber.
Oh yeah.
God, there's Belieber. There's Whovians who like Doctor Who. Trekkies obviously is the big one for Star Trek guys. There isn't one for Star Wars people, I don't think. Is there? I actually don't know. Oh, Magical Leaf, that could hurt. That might hurt a bit. Oh, it did hurt. It was a crit, but it was a Barboach. Who cares? Yay. Ellie almost died. This is fun.
This has been a fun episode.
It has. I'm so annoyed at Gallade, though, because I could have avoided that death. If I just switched to Cocodrillatron, it wouldn't have killed me. But in fairness, though, and I know I'm saying this because someone, despite someone dying, if a Pokemon had to die, it died to Arceus.
This is true. That's
not the most humiliating way to lose, although it was all down to my stupidity, because I could have easily avoided it by switching into Cocodrillatron. Or possibly Psychosprot, but I think he was low HP, so I don't think he would have survived it. Because I think he had a move that was like neutral, that was actually doing damage to me. So I was like, I'm not dealing with this, I'm going straight into I thought Gallade, because I thought Fighting type, that'll do well. Then I was, oh yeah, he has Brave Bird as he was getting hit by it. I'm dumb sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, at least you didn't lose to a Venomoth.
Oh, that was the most humiliating one. No, or maybe the Sand Slash as well, because that was the worst. That's my most least favorite death. Oh, a Sharpedo. I didn't know Sharpedo was in this route. Okay. No! No! No, not again!
What?
No, no, don't kill it. Destiny Bond. Again! Another Pokemon had Destiny Bond.
Well...
Why does this keep happening to me? This is the second
You angered the god Arceus.
Oh, he attacked me first. Fuck off. He came after me. And then after all this, I still lose my elephant. I guess I am a Don fan, but Don fan wasn't a fan of me. Oh god, if I actually was thinking of switching out, and if I'd seen Destiny, I would just run from it. God, that's annoying. Wow, yeah, I have no words for that. That's just annoying.
Hoppin is going to be busy after this stream.
Yeah, because he's already done the Fisher with Dusk. What does Duskull even have? Is it have anything useful? Can I teach? Oh, I can't teach anything useful. I'll check my TMs. There must be something I can teach him, because I actually like the idea of using Duskull. It just has to have moves I can actually use for it. Has Dragon Pulse, Outrage, Yawn. Actually, Yawn's not too bad. Glare, Spike Cannon, Fly. I could teach Duskull Fly. That would be pretty funny. Because I can teach everyone
Fly on a ghost.
Because I theoretically can teach everyone Fly. Although if I think I'll get Surf pretty soon. Because teaching Surf to Duskull would be pretty cool. Murkrow is a possibility. Yeah, it's not a bad one. What's my party Pokemon like? How weak am I to Electric? I have 2 Pokemon weak to Electric. I don't want a 3rd Pokemon weak to Electric. You know what? Duskull's actually looking more and more useful the more I look at him. Because I've already got a Poison type, so I don't want to use Nidoran or Oddish. There is Minun, but I never want to use Minun, ever. Ninjak is basically just an inferior Mothman. I'm sorry, Cicada Girl, but you are technically an inferior Mothman. I'm starting to think Duskull, honestly. Because I can't think of any other Pokemon I'm going to be getting. Up until... I can't think of any other areas I can... I'm trying to think of any other areas I can fish in. Oh, hold on. Is there a fishing spot in this town? If there is, I might go fishing.
There you go.
Is there if there is a fishing spot there. So most towns tend to have a fishing spot. I'll check. Is there a fishing area? Yes, there is a fishing spot in this town. Okay, I can actually fish. I'll use the super rod just so I don't have to catch a really weak level 5 Pokemon and train it up. So good rod. Oh, let's use the good rod then. I completely forgot I had a Pokemon, a place I could fish. I might do that actually. I might go around during my training session. I might go around my area, go around the whole place, and check any places I haven't fished in yet that I could probably use. Because there's probably 2 or 3 places maybe I might have missed if I'd just not tried to go for it. Not even a nibble. God. Okay. I say there's a fishing spot, but I can't even catch a Pokemon on this fishing rod. If I get a Pokemon not as good as Duskull, I might just end up going, just go screw it, let's use Duskull. Because what he lacks in offense, he is an absolute beast in defense, which I kind of need on this team.
Yeah, the way things are going.
Yeah, but Andrew Destiny Bond says screw you to that. It doesn't matter how good your defenses are on Destiny Bond, you just die if you can kill a Pokemon. Of course it's a Sharpedo of all Pokemon. A Pokemon that could easily kill in one hit. Of course it had to be. And it had to be... oh, there we go. Landed a Pokemon. Okay, what we're going to fish is going to be another fire type. It's going to be a Shiftry. A grass type. And it's got snow warning, so it basically causes hail. Great. That's a absolutely great. That's a great Pokemon to get. Okay, Mothman, you're going first because burn this thing, and then let's just throw balls at it because it's low level. He's using Aura Sphere. I'm quad resistant to that. So that's good. Hopin says, I resign. I can understand this. The task of you being the meme lord of me is too much. And it's using Flame Wheel, but it's loads of levels lower than me and I have Filter. Also, its own ability is actually hurting it, which is hilarious. Because it's not an ice...
so that's definitely a useful Pokemon to catch.
It's not an ice type, but it's got a move that benefits only ice types. Hail's one of those weather conditions that only favours ice types and no other type of Pokemon. Well, at least every other weather condition affects at least 1 or 2 types. Like Sandstorm helps rock ground and steel types. Sunny Day helps grass and fire types, and Rain Dance helps water and electric types. But Ice just does nothing but just help Ice, and I think that's why it's so limited, because it does nothing. And I don't seem to be able to catch this thing. Come on, don't burn to death. I'm just trying to think of any other areas I've not fished in that I haven't already caught a Pokemon in the grass in. Okay, Shift Tree. I've got Shift Tree. Hold on. Is that area count as a different area? I'm gonna check that. Hold on. But first of all, I've got to name my Shift Tree.
God, what I call a Shift Tree.
I've got the most witty name in the world. I think you'll like it. Shit Tree. There we go. Welcome to
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, Shift Tree is a pretty bad Pokemon, honestly. It's grass dark, tons of weaknesses. It's quirky, and it has Snow Warning, which is not good. Twister, Flame Wheel, Aura Sphere, and Mud Shot. The only thing is, it actually has decent moves, but since it's a Shift Tree and I've already got a Grass type, I'm like, nope. There's one more area I'm going to check out, and then I think I might end the stream, because there's one area I'm not sure whether it counts as a separate area, or if it counts as the same area, because there are like towns, a lot of towns and stuff that are counted as separate areas that I might be able to fish in. And I still haven't got a Honey Tree Pokemon yet. I just realised I still haven't caught it. Okay, let's go and put Shift Tree into the box, because he's a possibility, but I think Carnivine and Oddish are 10 times better than it. So Carnivine's actually really useful. So okay, Shift Tree goes into the box. I'm getting a lot of grass types in this run, which I don't want, because I don't really need grass types most of the time. Okay, so let's...
Kind of like my game in X that I'm playing through. I have like 10 or 11 different water types, and I didn't have a single grass type that I'd caught.
I'm surprised, because you said you're eventually training for Ferroseed, aren't you?
Yeah, that was the closest I could get to a grass type, was a grass steel.
I mean, there's Carnivine, there's Oddish, there's there's a starter, obviously. There's a Skiddo. That's available really early on in the game. The goat Pokemon. That's I'm surprised you didn't run into Skiddo, actually. That's really common. That's on the route just after the big city, like in the first time you visit it. Just before the castle. Yeah, it's like 20-30%, something like that. It's actually, unless you just happen to not run into one or just avoid the grass as much as possible. Oh no, this counts as route 212, I believe. I think. Is the castle a separate area to the garden? I'm just kind of struggling for like trying to think of like places I haven't. I fished in most places in this game, or at least any places that I haven't fished are places that I have already got a Pokemon in before. Let me just look at the map again. Okay, Morphin Fly. Map. Okay, so I haven't got Surf yet, so I can't go to that area. The Ironworks are pretty much out. I haven't been to these areas yet. Oh, the Valor Lakefront. I don't know if I can fish in the Valor Lakefront, but there's only one way to find out. Go over there.
Worth a shot.
Go over there myself. It's a little bit of a trek either way, because unfortunately both cities nearby are relatively far away from it. So the nearest I'm going to get is here. It's such a shame that I had to vote. People voted for the Safari Zone to be one encounter for the entire thing, because there's 6 areas. And yeah. I normally do it one per area, but obviously I got outvoted, so oh well. But it would have given me 5 other Pokemon to choose from. Because I know you can't access the Valor Lakefront instantly. I think you have to do an event, but I don't know if you can just go in there beforehand. Or you can only go there during the event, because in the event it's dried up and it's not available. But I don't know. I mean, I've been to the lake is where I got... Oh, I can't get in there. There's people stood there. Why can't you get past, you buggers? Alright, so I think I'm going to check... I'm going to just circle around the entire place, see what there is, and then... Rapidash. I don't remember ever running into Rapidash once. That's weird. Okay, cool. So yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else I can go at the moment. I think I've pretty much dried up every Pokemon. I even forgot the Spooky Mansion was a place. So, okay, I'll fly back to that. I'll fly back to my area where I train up. And I think I'm going to use Duskull. He might learn a good move in between, because he's 20. So he's got 17, like 16 or so levels to learn a good move in. And if not, I might just teach him Dragon Pulse, because Dragon Pulse is one of those moves that is really powerful, but I don't like to give to many Pokemon, because knowing my look at, like, just like with Regice. Oh, I walked out again. Like with Regice, I gave him a really powerful move, and he died. So I'm always kind of cautious, especially in this game where they're not unlimited. Because I plan to do a Nuzlocke if... my main thing is, if this Nuzlocke I die in, I'm going to say it's the final one, because I've gone that far in it. Like, this is basically, if I lose every Pokemon in this Nuzlocke, I'm like, that's officially the Nuzlocke over. But in Black and White, all TMs are unlimited, so you can use them on every Pokemon and as many times as you want. So you never waste a TM, technically. So it's so awesome, having that kind of leeway. So you have Pickup, and you don't evolve until 37, I think, 38. I actually have I was playing Oras recently, and I think I used a Duskull. He's pretty cool. But yeah, I think your best move is Zap Cannon. Okay, I'm definitely teaching you a move. What do we have again? We have... Okay, what TMs do we have for you? Spike Cannon's not that great. It's 15 power. Glare's good. Glare's a paralyzing move. 75 accurate, though. I'm going to teach you Dragon Pulse, because I just like the idea of a ghost using a Dragon Pulse. For some reason. I'm going to go Fling, because Fling is absolutely useless. Do you even know what Fling does?
No.
Fling is a Dark-type move that, when you have a held item, you throw the held item at your opponent, and whatever the held item you have, it'll do a set amount of damage. Like, and it's useless because you don't get the item back. So
really?
Yeah, I think if it's like a wild Pokemon, if you use Fling on a wild Pokemon, you lose that item. Same with Bestow as well. But in the competitive battle, you do get it back. But
and I assume that if you don't have an item, then you can't use it.
Yeah, pretty much. Usually, people like to throw berries at Pokemon because they're very low. They're very common. But there are some berries that do like a shit ton amount of damage, but they're like one-in-lifetime berries. You'd never use that. But I've actually taught Grim Reaper Dragon Pulse and Fly. Just because I wanted to see this thing have Fly. There's no other reason why I'm giving it Fly. There's no advantage to giving it Fly. It has Poison Powder, so that's pretty useful. And Zatkan's just a nice all-or-nothing move. So I think Shockwave had Zap Cannon as one of his main moves. But yeah, I've actually got a Flying Ghost. Actually, it has Levitate in the main game, so actually Flying isn't too far off the truth. Fly is a good standard move. Its Dragon Pulse is nice, 90 power. Poison Powder is just there. And Zap Cannon's probably a move I'll get rid of in the future if I get a better move. So I'll train him up. I'll train everyone else up to level 35. Seems reasonable. The main generally is 37. So everyone else is only 2 more levels, and Grim Reaper has to go a whopping 15 levels. So that'll be fun. But I'll save the game, and this will be the end for this live stream. Hope everyone liked it. It was nice to have Nate pop in there for no other reason. Thanks for joining me, Mike.
I mean, we what did we lose? We lost Samurai Jack, we lost Ellie, and we lost Nate.
Yeah, the saddest one being Samurai Jack, though.
Nate got kidnapped on us, so...
Oh, I don't care about Nate. He can get kidnapped as much as he wants. I lost my friggin' Samurai Jack. Smaj Midge. I keep forgetting that's my name on this game. Smaj Midge. Jeez, yeah, but I definitely am planning on doing a Pokemon Black Nuzlocke in the future. And also, I'm going to be... hopefully might do some Robot Arena stuff in the future as well.
Oh, that'd be cool. Just
kind of not really loads of... So I might just use my robots and also get suggestions from the chat, just chill with them, make some random robots. Basically make the stupidest robots possible just to see what happens. Just experiment.
That could be fun.
Experiment the fuck out of the game and just make a flat bot with saws all over it. But yeah, that'd be quite cool. So yeah, I'm going to end this live stream then. Thank you for joining me, Mike.
Yep.
Thank you for everyone joining this chat. I already lost one Pokemon. I lost one main member and then lost a further Pokemon to Hacks. I'm just going to call it Hacks because Destiny Bond is a annoying. Also, I checked my settings by the way. Yeah, things like Fisher weren't removed because apparently they're only removed in Generation 1 games because they're overpowered in those games. It removes Sonic Boom and Dragon Rage though, which actually are legitimately annoying early on games. They take 20 and 40 HP off respectively, so they are horrible early game. Late game, they're actually kind of drab actually, because I think some of my Pokemon don't even have loads of HP. Like Duskull would die to a Dragon Rage now if he was attacked by one. He would take half damage from it if it was a Sonic Boom, and even Gravel would be taken out in 4 hits. My highest Pokemon HP is Crocodilatron. He's like 110. So, we're not very HP heavy on our team. But, yay, so thanks for joining me, everyone. Real pleasure. I don't know when the next one will be. Obviously, the last one was 2 weeks ago, so I am starting a PhD on Monday, so things might get a bit sparse in general on my channel, but I will try and upload when I can. But yeah, so I'm Jimjamatic, signing off.
And I'm Mr. Psycho, also signing off.
Yay.